Um, Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine and doing well. अगर आपको आवाज आ रही है तो काइंडली जरा मैसेजेस में ना जरा बता दें ताकि आई नो कि यू आर लिसनिंग टू माय वॉइस. I know you all have some questions, so don't worry about that. I will answer that. But before that, I really need to know like everything is set up or not. Actually, I tried to come up with my laptop, but there is some problem. Technical difficulties, so that's why I couldn't figure it out. So I was getting late, so I thought I can come via mobile phone. I hope that will be fine. Okay, so voice is coming. All right. Don't send your questions right now because I just set up my laptop. I will be seeing my questions from the laptop, so I will miss the questions all. So I will go through the questions once we have enough audience. So we have around 30 people at this moment. So let's wait for a couple of more minutes. And if you can actually invite your friends who are interested, and if you can just spread this, uh, you know, live session with anyone, that would be great. Okay. Okay. So I think we should just get the things rolling because otherwise it will get late. I know you guys have a lot of commitments after this, so I will won't take a lot of time. Um, Before starting, can someone tell me if anyone who doesn't understand Urdu and would want me to just speak in English? Can someone just confirm if there's someone who doesn't understand Urdu in the chat? So I see there are no messages regarding the language, so everyone will be fine with the Urdu, right? If you can just confirm, that will be very good. Speak only English. Okay. So apparently, because of Noor, we will have to speak English. No, I don't know. Okay, perfect. So we have English audience as well. Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you, Arif. Okay, so before starting in and before diving in the details of all the things and the questions, I will take this moment out and share a couple of opinions, so that we are on the same page. So first of all, this is not a political page, but anyways, it's our moral responsibility, about the ongoing conflict and the ongoing genocide against the Palestinian people. So I would highly request you, so whatever you can do in this regard, and that can be, spreading the message and maybe informing people about what's the ongoing crisis going on, because many people are not aware of that, and that's a role you can play in. So supporting, on the basis of humanitarian, it's all it needs to be have a beating heart to see how the things are going on. So if you just spread the messages, if you spread the events going on, and even if person get aware of ongoing crisis, I think that will be enough if you have done the job. because obviously all it needs to be international laws to be respected by Israel, and the UN resolution should be respected by Israel, and the Palestinian people should have been given the rights that was promised by the UN. So we should actually involve this and should spread this message as much as possible. And this is something which is very close, which should be very close, and it's not about being Muslim or being supporting someone because of the cause. It's about being human, because everything that's happening, it's actually against the human morals. So we should keep that in mind. The second resolution which I have to discuss with you is, so the second question, the second thing which I highly recommend you, because many of you are going to graduate very soon, and for this reason, apply for the scholarship as much as possible. But one thing that you should keep in mind, and that is, I don't know about the different countries people are joining me, but specifically Pakistan, being a student of economics, things are very going to be very tough in the labor market. So you should open your, at least have a source of income. Apply for scholarship as well as have a source of income as well. Don't rely on the jobs afterwards. Start looking for things, and this will be helping you a lot when you actually are near to the graduating state. So that will, and then you will realize what I am telling you. So if you actually have a source of income, you will have a lot of relaxed mind when you are graduating, and you won't be worried about the graduating stress. So many of people who have already graduated might relate to that. So work on your stream of income. That will help you a lot. And for this reason, I will be actually uploading a lot of videos in the coming days, that how you can earn. So keep following the page, because I plan to publish a lot of stuff, because I have been through this stage. I know all of you, what are you thinking about and how you are feeling. So I was at the same place around like 1 year ago. So I know how people think, how students think, how the dynamics are changing. So I want to help as much as possible, and I want to help, uh, and I want to share what tricks I used, in not only securing scholarship, but also about different income streams I had developed across the time. This is gonna help you a lot, trust me. So if you aren't thinking about it, think about it as well. Scholarship, yeah, and income stream must. If you don't get scholarship, you should have a good income stream, and specifically that actually pays you in dollars, not PKR, okay, or any other currency. So yeah, that's good. I hope everything. So we have some audience now. Let's jump to the questions. So now I will. Okay, so as I said in my online, the discussion, like the invitation post, I had posted a lot of videos that actually covers the basic of the Erasmus contest, right? The purpose of those videos was so you actually watch those videos, and I don't have to cover the basic here, because if I am repeating the same stuff, it will be a wastage of time for you specifically. I am free almost, it's not a matter for me, but you people have limited time. You have to study as well, so it will be a wastage of time for you as well. So that's why I said you can actually see those videos. If you haven't already seen those videos, I highly recommend you to check those videos out. And because that's the initial milestone, basics are already covered. I am not here to tell you about the things which I already have discovered, which I already have shared with you. So I will just share with you the basic steps of applying for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. So, and that after this, we will be actually getting to the questions, so that we spend maximum time on the questions. Number one thing is, the first step in this scholarship is you have to choose a program where you want to apply. So once you have the programs, 3 or 4 programs you want to apply, you actually go to their website. And the second step is going through their website. Obviously, you want to know whether they have the funding or not. And once you have the funding, okay, they have the funding, you actually start applying in that. And in applying, you have some documentations. You actually check those websites, and they will actually have provided you a list. And after those documentations, what you do is you actually submit those documentations, and if they select you, shortlist you, either they call you for the interview or they just directly give you the scholarship. So this is a general overview of the things, how things works. The problematic things which actually arise are usually in the language test, residence, proof of residence, and the rest of the things are pretty much cleared. So I hope you have the general idea now. So from now, okay, so I have a lot of questions already. I don't know from where to start. So if I miss your question, you can actually send it again. But if I deliberately miss your question, then I think that question is already answered, or you weren't actually attentive to listen it. Okay. So I will just start with a question of Noor. Should we remove the Europass logo from the? No, you don't need to remove the Europass logo. I think you can't remove the Europass logo. And the second thing is, if Europass, if the program actually requires you for the Europass CV, then go for that. If the program doesn't say anything, you can actually submit the normal CV. Okay. Yeah, you can apply on the basis of sixth semester transcript, Hasib, when you are in the final year, so you can apply. You won't be able to find a pure biological field, to be honest. Okay, so one thing you need to really understand is Erasmus Mundus. In Erasmus Mundus, you won't be able to find pure, fields. These, like, let's say chemistry field, biological field, or something like that, they will be actually specialization. Erasmus Mundus is all about specialization. They will be giving you, let's say, a specialized degree in bio, let's say biotechnology or something like that. They won't be giving you pure field where you can actually go and study. So you have to keep this in mind. I think I have explained this in my videos. Yeah. Uh, so Actually, Erasmus Mundus is not for the PhD programs. It's for the master programs, and you don't apply to universities. You apply to programs, and if you are selecting the programs, you actually get into the, you know, universities automatically. Muhammad Hasnan. Yeah, Mohammad Hasnan actually check my videos with lower CGPA. You have a good CGPA. It's not bad, 3.15 and 1.5 years of experience. Definitely, you can get it. I will highly recommend you to take IELTS and then some certifications as well from Coursera. Definitely, you can actually check that video out. It will be helpful. Uh, Oh, okay. So I don't know what's your name, Tech Gadgets. The thing is, for the recommendation letters, really depends on the program. So usually in Erasmus Mundus, they ask you to submit the recommendation letters directly. So you have to get it from the professors and submit it to the program committee. And sometimes they actually say, okay, you have to provide the email of the professor, and these emails actually they actually send contact the professors, and the professors have to submit themselves. Okay. Ibrahim, actually, I have uninstalled my Messenger, to be honest. I don't use Messenger at all because it's a lot of mess, a lot of messages, and to be honest, it's hard for me to respond to them. So I have actually uninstalled my Messenger. Asma, I didn't have work experience, so work experience is not required. That's one of the beauty of Erasmus Mundus. So, Laiba, if you are in the annual system, that's totally fine. It's not a problem, right? So you will have a yeah. So you will have to just submit your results, and they will evaluate you based on those results. Yeah, actually, share. They have this thing. They actually give you this. Some many programs give you that. Okay, so you are applying. If you have the university certificate for the language, you can actually submit that. But I need to ask you one thing. You know, I have a question for you, and that question is, okay, you know about the breakdown, right? I shared in my videos that you have some marks for some weightage for each component. So you have, let's say, 10% weightage of a language, and it's usually the 10%. One candidate has the IELTS test, and one candidate has the university certificate. Which is more credible? Obviously, the IELTS test, right? So if you don't have, because this is very subjective, the university certificate. So I always recommend to take IELTS if possible. Otherwise, it's the university certificate also works, but it's not. It's if you can't take IELTS, so then it's only. I think it's the last resort, because if you want to maximize your chances, I recommend taking IELTS. So Varis, I didn't get. I think you tried to be sarcastic. I don't know, but I didn't get your question. So yes, Hashmi, there is no problem of the gap year, so you can definitely get the scholarship. And there is not a limit of actually the bracket of the age as well in Erasmus Mundus. Ibrahim, you don't need to attest your degree by MOFA while applying, but if you actually get selected and your program is actually you are getting, if you get selected, then you have to actually get this all certifications for your visa, because it's required by for the visa actually. No, it's not required for the application process. I think there was one program that actually was asking for HEC requirement. There was one specific program that was addressing to Pakistanis, and they were asking for the HEC certifications. But it was only one program that actually I came across. Yeah, 3.15. Actually, you won't. I think you people should see my previous videos. One 3.15 is not bad. It's good, you know. I saw people with 2.9 getting selected in Erasmus Mundus. So what you guys are talking about? You just need a strategy. I think I talked about it. So you need a strategy. You know, in for a scholarship, you need three things: strategy, good profile, and luck. You know, if you don't have a good profile, strategy and luck are the ways you have to go through. If you don't have luck, you need to a good profile and strategy. And if you don't have strategy as well as good profile, at the end, you know, luck is only the last thing. Okay. So I hope you get it what I was going to say. Anyways, I think I invented something new. That was funny. I'm studying masters. I'm not a formal person, by the way. I just get very formal in the videos. I like to be joking around. I'm studying master in logistic management from Kato. Ah, okay. Ibrahim, Erasmus internship is different. Erasmus Mundus is different. I posted about Erasmus internship. You know, I posted about that. You have to see that video. There is a video I made on Erasmus internship. You should watch that. I actually mentioned how to apply for it. And definitely, if you guys haven't, okay, so many people actually approach me on Instagram with the messages. Trust me, that I respond to the messages, but I respond to messages collectively. So if you received a message, let's say, and you reply to it, I will reply to it, but couple of days, you know, because I'm not very active on in replying to people. To be honest, it consumes a lot of energy, and some people actually keeps on repeating the same questions which I already have answered. So this is one of the problem which I am facing right now. But definitely follow me, because I need followers. Sorry. The second thing is I keep on posting some Paris things, you know, videos. If you want to enjoy the European lifestyle, if you want to see actually how the things works, how developed these countries are, definitely do follow me. Okay. So where are the? Oh, I just there are so many questions. Oh my God. I don't know where I was. Okay, so If your question is answered, can you please just delete your question so that at least I know? Uh, no, Sumera double master doesn't affect anything. Rather, many people actually get scholarship with the double masters. Mohammed, I there are 180 programs. I don't remember these 180 programs to be honest. So you have to just check it out. You might not find a pure physics field, but you might find any other relevant thing. Yeah, Munib, I said like don't add irrelevant. Don't add if you are customizing your CV, customize with respect to the programs. If you're, let's say, if you're applying for economics and you have a course in Coursera from in, let's say, biology, that doesn't make any sense, right? So that's why I just add what is relevant. Yafia, I actually shared about the proof of residence. There is a video on that. Please check that out. Should we mention names of our 10, 12 degree as my, I will be, Rafia, covering that in my coming CV video. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So keep watching the videos. I am creating a whole series on the CV, so you will, this question will be answered in that. Victor 62, which is first class in my country, India. I have a few online certificates. And in India, I think it's out of 10, right? Victor, if you can correct me, it's like you have a grading scale out of 10, right? So that means you got 6.2 out of 10. You have 10, 12 site national general, one paper in national general. How much, Yafia, I didn't get how much courses are enough for any required program. I didn't get this question. What courses, like, for example? You are probably Yeah, Ikra, I am doing financial economics in economics, financial economics actually in Erasmus, and that's why I'm highly recommending you that situation is getting tough for Pakistan in coming days or coming time months. So last time I there was a dollar on 245. I said to since we are working, I had a friend, I told him just don't in cash dollars, and then it went to 330. So I sometimes do flex about that. I tell my father that, you see, my prediction of dollars gets fine. So that's what I am saying. Start look for the another income stream, and for that, subscribe my channel because I am going to post a lot of content coming soon, and share how the strategies. So business analytics universities. You don't have to select universities. You have to select programs, and I don't think so. There is a business programs in Erasmus. You have to actually see a program which is more relevant. You might not find exact. So one thing is in Erasmus, don't just confine yourself to one field. Confine yourself. Just you have to make sure you have to secure this scholarship, right? And for that, what you can do is you actually see the programs that's just relevant to your bachelor's, right? So that will increase your chances of selection. So if you have just confining yourself, okay, I need to get into business analytics and there is no program, okay, I'm not going to apply. It's to be honest, like, it's not a strategy for Erasmus Mundus. You might get selected in some other scholarship but not Erasmus Mundus. Usman, actually, I actually voted for this initially. Some people are wanted me to say to speak in English, you know, so that's why I took I'm speaking in English. So proof of okay, Hashmi, I will just share a proof of residence on my YouTube video in the next. I will just share the whole content. Just don't worry about it. I think they with 2.8, if you actually have a publication, you have to work on your publication. Pure economics physics field doesn't exist. You have to. Usman Khan, there are a lot of tips regarding the motivation letters and recommendation letter. Watch that out on my videos. I posted that. Yes, Mahanur, if you have completed 6 semesters, you can actually apply. What does B2 means? B2 means it's related to language or what? Like B2, B1 are the language, requirements, are the language thresholds. So what you are, okay. English proficiency B2 level, just apply for IELTS, and if you just secure above 6.5, you will be, I think, B2. Usman, letter of motivation, I applied. Fiza, have you checked my videos on the Erasmus Mundus? Motivation letter specifically, there are a couple of them. Just watch that. Ata, PTE, many people actually asked me, so it really depends on your programs, and you have to ask usually the programs that actually accept different tests, they actually mention this. So if it's not mentioned there, they won't accept it. But if not mentioned, like if there are no mention of, let's say, any test, you have to confirm it from the program coordinator because it's different from different programs. Field of graphic design, I don't think so. There is a field of graphic design, but 3.28 is okay. CGP, you can apply. Yeah, Munib, they are asking for then university certificate if they haven't mentioned, but at the end, I will also highly recommend if you can take IELTS, I will highly recommend it because, okay, why you guys are so afraid of IELTS? Like, I don't get it. Like, you want to study abroad, you know okay, so you also should know that IELTS is the only, like, Erasmus Mundus is the only program which doesn't which in which many of the programs doesn't have a requirement of IELTS, and this also accepts your language certificate, but many other programs wherever you have to apply, you have to actually provide the IELTS. So for example, for the Italian visa, if you want to apply, you need to give the IELTS test because that's one of the requirement of the embassy, if you just check that out. So you have to give IELTS sooner or later. So why are you afraid of IELTS? Are you afraid that your English is not good? Are you afraid that you won't be able to secure bands? I was shy enough, to be honest. I am speaking English right now, but I have some videos here on YouTube in my past. If you just check that out, I was so shy, not videos, but if any of you is a stalker, you will might find many videos of my maybe on Facebook or something like that. I was so shy. I wasn't able to speak in even in Urdu. This is how you actually develop. This is how you actually challenge yourself. This is how you improve yourself. So if you are not open to coming out of your comfort zone, this is gonna be hard, right? This is gonna be hard. So come out of your comfort zone, challenge yourself. You can do it. Like IELTS is nothing. It's just a language test. It's just like having a conversation with someone. It's nothing more than that. You know, and they have also this change requirement. So for example, if you get less bands in, like, say, writing, you can actually just repeat the writing thing. This is much more easier now than repeating the whole IELTS. So don't worry about it. Just take IELTS, go. So I was good. Just tell me, Hasnan, how much bands? 6.5, I think it says. Oh, yeah. So it was about the researcher. Yeah, I mentioned that. It was about statement of purpose, letter of motivation. It doesn't make a difference. If it's a working paper, it's better. That was actually additional tip, Rafia. I'm really glad you are following my videos because you are on the right track. It's if it's a working paper, that's fine because a published one they actually don't work on it anymore, right? So if you want to work with a researcher, or if you want, okay, so it really depends. If you want to say, I want to work, this professor is great because my interest matches with this professor because he has done work in this field in this. That means their work is already done. But if you say, I want to work as a researcher with them, I think it's not more relevant to Erasmus Mundus. So in Erasmus Mundus, there are sometimes very rare programs that actually requires SOP, statement of purpose, and letter of motivation. You know, so I actually have explained this difference in my videos as well. They are very rare programs. So you have to mention this where it is required, not in general motivation letter. Okay. So majority. Hamid, I have done a lot of videos on. Okay, one thing is you can actually check the Shivning letter of motivation as well. That will be the third video on motivation letter or letter of motivation or statement of purpose. Okay, so there is a lot of content on this motivation letter and letter of purpose. Fatma, I don't know what's your English level, but I prepared for English in 1 week. In 1 week, and you know what? The pro tip I am gonna give you for if you want to take IELTS, don't study by with the paper. If you want to improve your English and listening, talk with the person. You know, I don't know how you're gonna arrange a foreigner person or something like that, or someone who knows English. Just talk to them. Your listening and your speaking will improve a lot. That's what I'm gonna say you. Okay. My confidence increased a lot because for the English speaking specifically, confidence is matters a lot, and my confidence boosted when I started talking to foreigners because of my work thing. So you have to actually do that. That's what I am gonna recommend you. And then obviously it's the writing and reading part which you can actually work on. Mohammed Arif, I am not providing customized services at this moment because I a lot of people contact me. So if I provide my service to one, you know, Usman, I actually posted videos on the Commonwealth, I think. Yeah, it's on the channel. I applied there. I took ahead. It was a good experience. Laiba, if you are not interested in the program that available on Erasmus Mundus, then Erasmus Mundus is not for you. Eh, How to apply because of the program? Which program are you talking about? If there is a program on the Erasmus Mundus site, there will be an option of applying, right? Victor, I asked you, I think you missed my question, and that question was you are in India, right? So your grading scale will be out of 10. So you got 6.2 out of 10, right? I just want to see how many questions there are. Oh, yes, correct. Okay. There are a lot of questions. 6.2, 62%. I don't know how competitive it's in the India. I don't know because I know about Pakistan. So you can actually see, okay, so if what's the average as well? Just tell me the average. So let's say in Pakistan, the average is usually three, right? Three out of four in most of the universities. So what's your average in your country, in your university specifically? Then I can talk accordingly. So I just missed again. Yes, anonymous, you are eligible if you have 16 years of education. Yes, Sohail, gap year is possible. There is no age limit, Amara. Yes, you can apply for more than one program. For the CV, follow my page, channel because I will posting a lot of content. Yeah, yeah, tech gets gadgets. Sorry, you have to make a story, right? So why you actually went for chemistry in your bachelor's and why in the future you want to go for chemistry. You have to add a little, not story. I won't say because you won't have enough space, but you have to link it, right? No, Hamara, it's not about, it's about your whole education journey. So you have a good grade in MS. So your MS will be a very important factor. So if your second master will be, similar to this, your chances will be very high. I had a GPA, CGPA less than 3.66. So you are good to go. Fawaz, actually, I didn't have any mentor. Trust me, I did everything myself. It was a hard journey, to be honest. But now it's worth it. Someday I will share my journey with you guys, and hopefully that will be helpful. People from Lums might know about my journey, but you know, it has been a tough journey. If I tell you, I don't know whether it will get long. Okay, so let me tell you about it. I hope you won't get bored. It will be a short one. So actually, I came to Lums through NOP scholarship. It's a scholarship that's based on financial need. My father is a government employee, and he doesn't have a lot of incomes. My sister was the first one to go to university. We are Pashtun family, so you know how the culture works. So there were a lot of financial pressure, and I didn't know which good university I will go through. But Lums was I applied to Lums just because I saw their poster. So I got into Lums on scholarship, and that was NOP scholarship. Thanks to Syed Babar Ali, because of him, I got into Lums on that scholarship. It was a prestigious one and based on the financial need. Okay, and then from my second year, I have been doing my own on and off things. I was doing freelancing. I started my business and stuff like that. And then there was COVID, and there were a lot of other issues in my personal life. I had to delay my graduation. By the way, some people think that delaying your graduation is a wrong thing. Actually, I delayed my graduation by a semester. So I graduated in December 2021. I had to graduate in June 2021. So my friends graduated before me. And then I was applying for many scholarships. I actually applied to a lot of things. I got into LSE. I think I got into five, six universities of UK actually. I got London School of Economics was amongst them, but actually my graduation delayed, so I couldn't join them. And then I applied to Erasmus Mundus, so I got into Erasmus Mundus, and all the things I did was I did myself because I had this file. Some people think, oh, you need to be very lucky, or you need to be very, you know. So I am in France. Maybe I am doing some these things. This is in their culture. So it just influenced me as well. So when I want to say something, but I don't have words, I just do this. So don't mind that. Uh, yeah. So I was applying, and I didn't have any mentor. I actually made my own way, and that's why actually the purpose of this channel basically was, if you see my previous videos, some of them was deleted. The purpose from the first day was to help uh, people, to people, and help students of specifically Pakistan to not go through the same journey, the struggle that I have been through. So that was the sole reason I actually overcome my fear of talking to people, overcome my because talking to video is not an easy thing for it wasn't an easy thing for me. So yeah, sorry, I took a lot of time in explaining this. So so where was I? Yeah, Amara, I already answered the recommendation letter. I also already answered about a motivation letter. There are not a lot of STEM courses, as I said. You might not find exact questions, exact programs, so you have to just go for any specialization. Hanu, you can apply. Oh, that's good if you have five publication. Yeah, obviously you have enough publication. Just find the right programs and apply. Yeah, Fatma, definitely apply. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding that you have done another first master? It's a plus point. It's not a negative thing. You just need to understand this. But one thing, you need to link it. Why you want to do another masters? You have to link it. I should have only one name. No, it's a Shansa. It's okay. It's not a visa or something like that. In visa, you actually get this problem. In visa, definitely it will be problem. For programs, it's not. Musaddiq, like what you want. If you have 3.97, it's not about CGPA. I told you about Erasmus Mundus is very different. 3.97 just plays 30% role in your selection. The 70% in many of the programs, the criteria can be different in some programs. In many programs, like for the rest of the 70%, the other profile matters as well. Um, yes, good mood vibes. You can have a chance if you have a publication and you have other courses as well. Janita, definitely take IELTS. It's okay. You can actually writing and digital marketing. You can actually write in your work experience. But you can actually mention, okay, so what's your program? International relations. Well, in writing and digital marketing, it was local or global. Well, there always something you can learn from any field. It's how you actually give it a shape. So maybe, yeah, if you allowed to mention in the CV, then good to mention all the CV. Just make it limit to send 2 pages. Shouldn't be a very huge CV. CV. Yeah, quantum physics and physics. Quantum physics is a part of physics. Definitely, Mujib mentioned. No, it's not irrelevant. It's linked. Amara, it's a little difficult. Not difficult, but you need to find a strategy how to write it. Usually, people have lower marks in writing than other components. So, if you other components are fine, writing actually compensate for it. Okay, so tech gadget. I don't know what's your name is, but your YouTube thumbnail is. If I give you 1,400 euros a month, you know, and your let's say 600 is your rent, like 500 is maximum your eating and other things. So why do you need to work? Just tell me that. If you are getting this much of money, why you need to work at the first place? The purpose of scholarship is that you don't have to work, right? You can easily send money to your house as well. There are no pure business programs, Ikra. You actually have to go for any specialization. Mariam, MMA, I think what was your question? Okay, you mentioned that your program hasn't been open. Let me see. Erasmus. Okay, Mariam, I will get back to this because there are a lot of people waiting for their answers, but I got the question. I will answer it. Okay. Financial economics, you have to Ikra, go for the economics, not financial economics. Financial economics, it's a specialization in quantitative economics. You might have seen QEM, but QEM is not offering scholarship for this year. So it's a specialization of QEM actually. Abdul, if you can actually, what if you can actually publish one of them? Is it that difficult for you? Yeah, if you have a paper, you can mention you have done this work, but if you have a publication that increases, that adds a lot of value, right? 3.6, oh, I mean, you have a I have a CGPA less than 3.65, so you can actually increase your chances. That's good, Manur. It added a value. Average is 60 in India, that's okay. Then you can actually, Victor, you can definitely apply. But I personally feel you need to work on your certifications, take courses from Coursera, do relevant work. Just watch the video of low CGPA. Oh, that's in Urdu. I think you won't be able to understand, but you can definitely apply. Try to go through that video. Maybe you get some points because I shared my screen as well, so you might understand the idea. Cartoons by cartoons. 3 students per program. Amara, someday. Someday I will share my journey, but let's see when that happens. Uh, I won't recommend you to change your Zarmeen masters because 3.3 is okay. So if you change it, you won't be able to justify it, why you want to change it. So go for a program that's relevant to your major. And to be honest, just get the scholarship. Once you have the scholarship, you can do anything. Work experience is not needed, for the Erasmus Mundus. There is no age limit for Erasmus. No, Mariam, you don't need to apply to university directly. You actually have to, if you have to directly apply to the programs, and the programs once you get selected, will already automatically enroll in it. Fatma. Well, this is a big problem. This is a huge problem. Huge problem, like how to get recommendation letters. Give me a second. Let me. This is a big problem. I can actually relate to it. That's why what I can give you a suggestion, you know, and that suggestion is don't stick to two or three professors. Talk to all professors you have good grade. Like let's say five, six professors you got good grades in. Talk all of them. Talk to all of them, and then you know what you do. You ask for, let's say there are usually certifications, two recommendation letters that are usually required. So then you contact two of them to submit. If they don't, contact the other two. If they don't, contact the other two. That's the only way to go through this. So I can relate to it. So that's how you actually overcome this problem. So my energy level goes down a lot. So I need to eat some Kit Kat. Yeah, Rafia. Rafia, just clarify this to me. The programs you are applying to, do they require LOM, letter of motivation, as well as statement of purpose? Or they require just only LOM? Tell me that. Oh my God, there are so many questions. Yes, Amara, apply with the same passport. If you get selected in the scholarship, you can renew your passport. Yes, Amara, definitely add into your work experience. Whatever work you have done, guys, let me tell you, during your bachelor's, whatever work you have done and you have earned some cash, it's worth to mention that because that shows you have some professional experience as well. Okay, I hope you get it that I'm saying. No, sir, mean publication is not necessary for scholarship.
Mean, I think I need to. So I think my voice will be much more clear now. I hope. Jade, I don't know how to pronounce your name. The programs are usually in English, so you don't have a problem of language barrier. Just confirm one thing. My voice is. You can hear my voice, right? Just confirm one thing because I just added the microphone. Can someone confirm, please? Hello. Okay. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Thanks to the technology, The move, like I can you just send me this program name? Let me just check it out. Okay, for the funding. It's the same letter of recommendation letter that your professor needs to write, but for to the program, not the university. That's good, Janet. Add all the experiences if it's relevant. Yes, tech. Okay, so there was a limit of the maximum programs you could apply to. Previously, it was the three, like till 2021, it was three programs, but they actually removed that limit. So you can apply to the maximum programs you want now. So yeah, apply at maximum as much as possible. This will definitely increase your chances of selection. You can go on money, it's very easy. Liba, it's like I think 18,000 euros for 2 years for masters. And sometimes they give you some scholarships by reducing your academic fee, but you have to afford your living fee. Thank you, Amara. My name is Alicia. Okay, Alicia, tech gadgets. Kindly one line advice, please. I'm a fresh graduate in Park. Umme Habiba, start earning in dollars. Abdul Ahad, but not published. I think I mentioned this. If I told you, is it hard for you to publish one of them? If it's not hard for you, at least publish one of them. But for the others, you can definitely mention in your work papers. You can actually mention that. It's not a problem. You know. Tech gadgets, I didn't have any publication. So that's what I tell you about. Erasmus Mundus is much easier than any other comparative scholarship. That's why I motivate you guys. Like I didn't have any. My CGPA. Okay, so let me tell you, my CGPA was 3.6. I didn't have any publication. My IELTS was 7.5. What else? My CGPA reduced a lot in the last 2 years because I was going through some, you get it right. So my CGPA reduced a lot in the last 2 years. That shows, okay, this guy is not in mind, but still, what else? What else are the requirements? Yeah, that's all. So I hope my profile is very good now. My profile, because people keep asking me, what's your CGPA? Like 3.6, it's not very, high, right? Obviously. So that's why I motivate you guys that don't lose motivation. If you have one publication that puts you at much top than me. Like Revo, just wait. It's not even January yet. So you will get the answer. Uh, if the university is saying, they might be informing you about a decision about the scholarship. It's a different thing, by the way, okay? So you have to keep in mind, maybe the decision of getting into a program is different and the scholarship is different. These two are two different results, okay? So maybe you get into programs, and about the scholarship, the program will update you later. I am not a business graduate. I am a economics graduate. Hanu, there were some people who actually didn't understand Urdu and Hindi. No, Revo, it's not very competitive. I talked about it. Zainab, I am making videos series on the CV. I will be uploading one of the videos tomorrow as well. That will be explaining all these things. So for the CV, so keep watching the channel and subscribe the channel and share the channel. Because one thing is, never forget, the more you share, this is what I believe in. The more you share, the more you get. Don't get jealous. Don't be a narrow heart person. Don't confine yourself from sharing the things you know. Trust me, you will achieve more by sharing, than confining things to yourself. I don't get why people, don't share just because maybe their chances of getting selection reduces. I don't think so why people do that, because trust me, this is now how this is not how nature works. I start believing this from like after for some time now, and my trust is actually increasing in this with day to day. Trust me, the more you share, the more you get. Share with your friends whatever you know. Yeah. No, Alicia, Alina, there is no limitation of the program. You can apply to as much as possible. Where are the questions? I actually. Yeah, Mariam mentioned that. If you have been a gold medalist, mention that. It's okay if you haven't received it formally. You know what? They don't verify, right? So it's okay. Yeah, it can work, Midhat. If you have for shivling, it's fine. No, I have two letter of recommendation. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, but you need to know whether they have made it specific to shivling or not. If they have the shivling word, you have to contact them to correct it, right? Yes, you can apply because it's 2024. The funding will be there. 2025 for the batch of 2025, if the program says okay, the scholarship won't be available from the 2025, that means for the 2025 batch intake. So if you get admission this year or the next year, you will have the scholarship, so don't worry about that. It will be, if you get in the programs, you will have the scholarship. It doesn't matter when you get it, 2023, 2024. From 2025, they will have to see whether the contract is renewed by European Union or not. Give me a second, okay? By the way, you can also recommend me what videos you need to have, what you want me to make more videos on if I haven't made the videos on that already, right? If you have any you are facing any problem and those problems haven't been already answered, you can actually ask me, okay? So Adam, I have mentioned this so many times. With this CGPA, you just watch this. I think you joined late because I don't want to answer this again and again. It's very repetitive. Please go through this stream a little from the start. You will get your answer. Yes, I mean it's okay. If your IELTS is expiring, that's fine. Irfan Khan Khatak assisted a CA in my bed. Yes, Irfan, definitely mention what you learned from that experience. Okay, my experience is different from my bachelor's. I want to. What do you mean by that? Musaddiq, I said this earlier as well. You can actually, I answered your question. Please go through the stream a little early when you answer question. I know I have answered this. Cartoon, by cartoon, I don't know what your name is. I will be definitely sharing the other scholarship I have applied to. I have shared on the Commonwealth, Fulbright, Shivling, and Erasmus. So these are the scholarship you can go through. Erasmus, by the way, Fulbright is also open. They actually announced it this week. I think they are accepting applications now. So you start applying on Fulbright as well. Yes, Irfan, you can mention that. Okay, voice is clear. Voice is clear. Ummi Habiba, I think I have answered your question. I have answered your question. I think you forgot to listen it or something like that. Please go through the stream again or mention the question again. previous one was better. It was better before. Should I remove my microphone? What you want me to do? Just tell me. You have 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want me to remove microphone or no? All good? Okay. It's okay now. Okay, perfect. I need to see how many questions are there. It's not ending. It's already an hour. I think I need to have more of these live sessions. What do you guys think? I think on Instagram it's more feasible, right? So what you guys think? Ikra Saeed, I'm going through some questions. If you have just questions, so there are a lot of questions. I'm just going through them. So I have different LIBA. I did 3 internship and another during my bachelor. You don't need to mention the internships and certificates in LOM LIBA. Please go through the LOM videos. I have this is interesting questions. You must guys listen to this. So I have 2 years experience different from my bachelor's degree, and I have degree in software engineering and experience in marketing, and want to go in embedded engineering. It is good to show experience. I don't know what is embedded engineering, but marketing is different. You want to go for engineering. If you have a lot of gap, let's say if your bachelor is like there is a 2 year gap, you need to show something that you have done, right? But okay, so here is a trick. If your bachelor is different and if your work experience is different, I am sure you can tailor your work experience in a way that actually resembles, matches, somehow link with your program you have done and you are applying to. In the marketing, there are a lot of stuff that you can say, okay, you use softwares, you use analytics, that actually related to software engineering, that can be highly linked to. So this is a trick. Dure Hassan, I actually just mentioned this. That's fine, Khatak. MBA marketing graduates, there are no marketing projects, I think, in Erasmus Mundus, so you have to go for any other specialization. Munib, if they are specific, that much better. If not specific, then it's okay. But I will recommend specific. So the audience is dropping. I think people are losing interest. Yeah, it's fine because if it's specific, then it's fine. But it's not necessary. Amide Kana. I just watch it here. I have made a video on the Erasmus question I actually was asked about. You can actually check this. There is a video on my channel and it's in English as well. Adam, I think I have answered your questions. I don't know why you have sent this again. I have answered, like I said, I have answered this question in the stream already. Please go through this because there were relevant questions. So I don't think I need to answer again. Please watch the stream because it's very repetitive, this question. Zarmeen, there is a video I made on recommendation letter and I shared about the structure as well. Yeah, Dure Hassan, I agree with you. You are not someone. I won't say it's easy. It's difficult task, but you have to name a car for an edit. One piece stream. What do you mean by that? You are doing your own promotions by kya recommendation? I answered this, Irfan. How much courses and conferences you had? I didn't have any conference. No conference. I think one or two courses. Yeah, nothing more than that. Oh, 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 oh. I think where is this? Where are the questions? I just lost the questions. Being an IR student, you don't get money. Yeah, Janita, I agree. Yeah, I have answered this as well. You don't have. I said how you can actually mention this. So you are right. There are few opportunities, but I said you mentioned that. I mentioned that. Yes, Malik is a fully funded scholarship. जाने के भी पैसे मिलते हैं, वापस आने के भी पैसे मिलते हैं, खाने के भी पैसे मिलते हैं, रहने के भी पैसे मिलते हैं, अकोमोडेशन के भी पैसे मिलते हैं, घूमने के भी पैसे मिलते हैं, हर चीज़ के पैसे मिलते हैं. इट्स अ स्कॉलरशिप ऑफ 49,000 यूरोज. 49,000 यूरोज. रातों रात करोड़पति बन जाओगे. यार I don't know, I forgot your name. Tech gadgets, it was you mentioned it somewhere. This is a Kit Kat. I wish I could just send it to you if you want to have it. I have sneakers as well if you want, you know. क्योंकि यार the problem is you get very low on energy here because आपको कुकिंग भी खुद करनी पड़ती है, ठीक है, और खाना खाने के लिए और ये सारा चीज़ें ना, फिर बंदा बड़ा डीमोटिवेट होता है, फिर एनर्जी के लिए बंदा चॉकलेट खा लेता है. सही है. सो वो थोड़ा सा एनर्जी मिल जाती है, तो चॉकलेट अपने पास पूरी होनी चाहिए, ठीक है. सो या हेलो, लेटर ऑफ रिकग्निशन फॉर सबमिटेड विदाउट अ सिग्नेचर. Hesam, you submitted the recommendation letter or what? It seems to me like you try to, you know, it won't be rejected, but it's a credibility issue. You submitted it or the professor submitted it? Mention this to me. You can apply to as much as possible, as much as you want programs, Sakya. What all programs? Okay, so I applied to QEM, I applied to GlowDep. I got into both. 2.4 अनफॉर्चुनेटली नॉट. इंडिपेंडेंटली अप्लाई करें. फ्रांस में कैसे अप्लाई करना है, फ्रांस में मैं वीडियोस बना रहा हूँ. आई एम मेकिंग वीडियोस ऑन हाउ टू अप्लाई टू फ्रांस. इट विल बी इन उर्दू बाय द वे. ओके, ऑल माय वीडियोस फॉर Erasmus are going to be in English. Okay, but for France I'm going to make it in Urdu. So apply independently and apply to France, guys. This is one of the good places you can get into. Forget Germany and Italy. No letter of recommendation. Yeah, Sayyida Dure Hassan Rizvi. I said yeah. You can use, but if you can get specific, that's better. You know, one is okay, one is better. There is a difference, right? Better is if you can get specific. Apply to other programs. Revo, I don't know, Revo News. Are you from Sindh? Revo Gadi, वो पता नहीं क्या था. I applied to one program and written LOM for that. Yes, you have to write a different LOM if you are applying a different program. Your professor won't write your motivation letter, Mariam. You have to do that. Proof of residence. There is a video I made about this, right, Mariam? Ikra, okay, I will share that with you. I will share a video. I will make a video. Amide Kana, I actually said I shared a video on this. Okay, yeah, Mahanur, I'm making a video series of video in the series, so definitely keep an eye on the channel. Sir, can I apply in Erasmus scholarship? If you are newly admitted in bachelor's, the Erasmus is for masters, not for bachelors. So you have to complete your 16 years of education to get into masters. Okay. IELTS depends on the program. So some program actually accept required IELTS, some programs doesn't, and some of them actually ask for certificate from the university. Abdul Ahad, uh, I don't want to say something because there are many people from other countries as well. But abroad is abroad. Pakistan is Pakistan. So understand what I'm trying to say. You know, just come outside of the country. It's a good place. Yes, Ifra Khan Khatak mentioned that United Nations, if we have worked with, it's a good organization, right? Even if it's different, then it's fine. Yes, Maria mentioned that. Scholarship mentioned that. But my program only requires LOM. My previous, yes, I remember, Rafia. Yes. So if you, and there will be a limit, right, Rafia? There will be like, I think 500 words, or let's say 1 page or 2 page, right? Do you have enough place for commenting on the professor? And if you remember, I specifically influenced this that you write about professor in statement of purpose, because that's more academic, right? I think, yeah. It's okay now. My name, Zainab, yeah. Cartoons by cartoons. You did not ask my question. Good. I have a B arc with a gold medal. Chances. Mariam Aksa, please watch my videos. I shared that GPA is not one of the things. 3.85. I saw people getting rejected with 4.0 as well. So you should keep that in mind. Your all overall CV matters. Yes, sir, please. Do you suggest I mention why that was the case in my why that was if I have a look? Yeah, you can actually cater that if you are involved in other things. I'm answering Adam. If you have a low GPA, you can actually say why. Obviously, okay. So if you have a low GPA, you can mention, okay, I was doing this. I was working on this publication. So that actually, balance it out. If this CGPA, this certification, they say, okay, the guy is spending energy on this thing rather than this thing. So it makes sense, right? Yeah, Fatima, I will be making a video on CV. I am doing master in QEM. My program on the Erasmus Mundus is QEM, but my specialization is financial economics. Okay, Rafia, as you say, whatever you recommend, because Rafia has been actively engaging in this whole comments. I see only her name. So whatever you say, we will do stream on the YouTube if that's fine with you. But the thing is, you have to gather the audience because 26 people are just watching. I have I think we have crossed 5,000 subscribers. So 26 out of, if you divide 26 divide by 5,000, calculator. What is this? The ratio 26 divide by 5,100. That's means 0.05% people are just watching. That's sad. So you have to gather the audience then, because on Instagram people engage more actually than YouTube. Amita, I actually have made a video on the questions that were being asked by the Erasmus Mundus. Okay, in the interview, you can actually check that out on my channel. I have shared that. Oh, these are the previous questions. No, the email is linked with the I. It's hard for me to reply on the email, but it's associated with the channel. You can actually send an email. I will see. Oh, you made only four. Oh, okay. Can you just let me see, let me see the. Uh, I think I made a video. Let me see on the Erasmus. Okay, I will just make new videos. Okay, I will just make new videos on the scholarships, on the interview questions. Okay, Mahanur, commerce student. I don't have an idea about commerce, to be honest. I'm sorry for that because that's not my field. Where will you mention this supervision of research project related to my degree? In CV? In CV, yes, but where else you want to mention it? Let's say. Okay, Fra. Inshallah, I will try. Laiba, I belong to Wakand. It's near Texla. It's near Islamabad. Fatma Bukhari, GRE. Erasmus Mundus doesn't require GRE, so I will just let it go here. Letter of recommendation, Abdullah, that depends on the program. Some programs requires the students to submit. Some programs require the professors to submit. So it depends on the program. Ikra, definitely I will be making a video on the visa process. No, Mariam, it's all right. If you apply to, if you apply before deadline, that's fine. Abdul Samad Mehman, I have already made videos on LOM. Malik Arfan WhatsApp group is a mess, you know. There are a lot of privacy issues. I don't want to share my number as well because like I don't know, like so many people. I deleted my messenger just because people send a lot of. I have already answered many questions on my YouTube. People just asking me, and I don't have time. Unfortunately, I don't have time to reply to the same questions. You know, I'm sorry for that, but I have limited hours, and I'm not you know, digital media user a lot, so sometimes it gets hard for me to reply to everyone, so that's why. Which I already mentioned this, I have made on the letter of motivation, Mariam. Okay, Abdullah Had, I will make a video on this, on the study difficulty, on the study experiences. Okay, what's a unique quality? This is a very interesting question and a good question, to be honest, made by Prayas Arora. Actually, they see your overall profile. They don't want to just see, get, okay. They don't want to have students who are just good in academia. They want to have a student who is good overall, like who is good in social life, because it's also about culture exchange as well, who is good in study, who can maintain a balance between social life and academia. And that's why you will see many people with low CGPA getting selected in Erasmus Mundus, right? Arusa, I am glad you are a girl, and I will be very happy if you just get selected in a scholarship. But to be honest, they don't differentiate if you're a girl or boy, so that won't give you any, you know, tech gadget. Thanks, Alicia Amjad, for sharing your name. People usually say that pension things. Yeah, they are right. Yeah, they are right, but that's so your CV should link with your LOM, that's for sure, but the details should be shared in the CV, and the same details shouldn't be repeated in the letter of motivation, okay? Because that will be repetitive of things. You just give reference. Let's say you attended some programs, and based on that programs you learned then this. So this already has been mentioned in the CV, but you mentioned that based on that program you did this and how that actually help you, so something that is different. Okay, I applied to two programs, QEM and Glodeb. No, there is no theory express, no limit. Prayas, I already shared this thing. Okay. Letter of motivation, letter of recommendation. Please go through the videos again. Yes, it's a fully funded scholarship. Everything is covered, accommodation and stuff like that. Uh, I'm tired now. My back is hurting. Don't know what to do. Give me a second. Let me grab my pillow, okay? So, I think that's fine, right? Ouch. I feel relaxed now. Perfect. So, what's the time, guys? It's like, oh my god, it's already past 9. Pray for me. I have an assignment tomorrow. It's my final, okay? I have a final tomorrow. So, pray for me. I haven't studied yet, so I need to study for that. Uh, Only prayers are working for me these days, so I request your prayers, please. Scholarship depends, relevant experience. Scholarship demands. Ikra, Mahnur, I will have more live session if you just promise me there will be at least 50 people attending. You people don't spread this live stream anywhere. Neither you people share. So what can I do? It's not even 21 people. That's sad. One is me. I have joined my own self, so there are 20 people. Yes, so anyone who with 16 years of education, formal education, is eligible to apply. Okay. Yes, Ifra, I mentioned that. Mention you can mention if, yeah, you can mention that if that adding any value. I already mentioned this. Why lowly chillo beats to study, relax to poo poo poo. Oh my god. I need to see your channel if you have visited for. No, I can't do that. Okay. So bro or sister, I don't know who you are. So I don't know why they don't offer, because I am not Erasmus Mundus European Union. So you know I can't answer why. So you won't be able to find pure business fields. So you have to actually just accommodate yourself with the fields they're already having. What are the hardest things during applying? Oh, I will make a video on this. Let me write. Okay, guys, you can mention the topics as well on which you want me to make a video. Two, what are hardest during AM? I will make a video on this, inshallah, next week. This is a good question. Thank you for the topic. If no letter of motivation, I, supervision gives a lot of doesn't add a lot of value. Ifra, you know that, right? Supervision doesn't. If you are a part of the project, you were contributing, you learned a lot, that would have been a different thing. I don't know how you supervised it. You were actively working in it, or how you did it. So in LOM, just give an idea, but I don't think so you need to mention or emphasis on this a lot. Oh, Manur, I think you are a low fi chill beats to study relax. Do I answer this right? Ah, okay. Um, uh, Master in law in economics. I can't make a separate video on this. It's very specific. I can make a general video. I know this program. It's good program. Yeah, if right, it's okay. 6.5. I think it's fulfills the basic requirements. If you have a good, I don't remember your CGPA. It was 3.15. Please correct me if I am wrong. Please like the stream. There are 17 people and 12 likes. At least like the stream. I think I may seem very desperate, but I'm just. AM, I already mentioned this. A program called Brain Science have. Yeah, Abdullah, you can apply to these programs. They don't because you know that there is a different mobility, so they don't um, place you on the country where they know that you the relationship and stuff like that. So they don't allow you the same country. Rafia, there is an interview as well, so you can't actually lie. They are very smart people. If you lie, they get it. Okay, Prayas Arora, I will just check it. Thank you. No, Dure Hassan this way. I am not reviewing any, because it will be unfair to those. Uh, because I can't review everyone. Everyone wants me to review. So only one specialized. Yes, it's okay. Dure Hassan. If I got rejected this, there is a video on AM. I actually made that on the rejection last year. Just check that out. If you reject, what you can do. People don't even know this. If you reject, you can actually contest the rejection and you can maybe select again. No one knows that there is a trick to that. I actually shared this in the last video. Yes, prayers apply, you actually uh, have relatively better chances. They give a lot of value to someone. You can apply to as much as courses you want. Fully in economics, you can check Eiffel scholarship. Prayas Arora, you can check Eiffel scholarship for France. Filmmaking is a course or not? I think don't know whether it's ah Laiba. Yeah, Ilyas is arrived here recently. Yeah, I made a video with him. It's a different thing. That's not Erasmus Mundus. It's very common in Europe. So once you come here, it's all right. It's not a difficult thing. You can actually go to other country. So he is here because of the Erasmus exchange. That's a different thing. Okay, guys, no more questions. I will just answer these three. Then we can have a live session again when at least 100 people actually say we want live session. Then maybe 30 of them attends. So I have Theory Express. Go through my screen. I already have shared a lot of the on the chances. I am not going to answer this again because I have shared this repetitively. Okay, if you can mention, but overall, not separately. Okay, it's a collectively what you learn from that, like being a lecturer, being supervision, being supervising the. I think there is no anyone with Urdu English, right? No one is. Everyone can understand Urdu or Hindi, right? Now I think 16 बंदे रह गया मेरी तो फट गई है भाई इंग्लिश बोल बोल के मैंने बल्कि okay, Victor is here. I think Victor doesn't understand English or Urdu. भाई भाई देखो बस सब में अच्छा क्या है Victor every programs that has been added. No more programs will be added, I think. They already have announced the catalog. Third year you can't apply. If you are in the fourth year, you can apply, Farooq. ठीक है भाई, और बस मीडियम ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन सर्टिफिकेट. प्रयास अरोरा, आई मेंशन दिस, आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन ऑन लॉट ऑफ टाइम. जस्ट गो थ्रू दिस स्ट्रीम अगेन, दैट विल हेल्प यू अ लॉट. ठीक है, और मज़ा भी आएगा. ओके गाइज, आई थिंक दैट्स इनफ फॉर टुडे. आई होप द स्ट्रीम वाज हेल्पफुल, and I plan to make a lot of videos in the coming time. So share this channel with the people you know, because the more you share, the more you help someone, the more you will be getting at the end. Because you know, sharing for caring, वो जो कहते हैं ना, वो कभी negatively आपको impact नहीं करता. And the second thing is, keep Palestinian in your prayers, because I am in Europe. So you know, when you are in Asia, it's different thing. When you are here, when you are close to them, you know, because it's not far. It's like 5-6 hours from here. So you actually see the discrimination. You know, I just want to share one thing with you, because you are very less now, so I can share some things. Jab when Hamas attacked, okay. So the next day, what happened was, वी रिसीव, हमें ईमेल आई यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से, एंड वो ईमेल ये थी कि those students, because who might be traumatized, you know, because of the incident जो कि हुआ है. मे बी यूरोपियन बड़े जल्दी ट्रोमाटाइज हो जाते हैं ना. तो क्या है कि हमारे पास इस जो कि सपोर्ट करते हैं इसराइल को, ठीक है, उनका, ठीक है, तो अगर इन जो बिलोंग भी करते हैं, तो उनके लिए इन्होंने स्पेसिफिकली काउंसलिंग सेशंस भी करवाए. ठीक है, एंड देन यू एक्चुअली फील कि यार जो भी हो ना, एटलीस्ट देयर इज open support in your country when everyone talks positively, when you are everyone in the same page, you know, specifically let's say in Pakistan. So उतना फील नहीं होता, लेकिन यहाँ पे जब आप देखते हो तो ये आपको बड़ा फील होता है. सो योर वॉइस कैन मैटर अ लॉट, यू नो. एंड सोशल मीडिया की बहुत ज़्यादा पावर है. सही है, आई एम नॉट सेइंग स्प्रेड हेट और समथिंग लाइक दैट, जस्ट स्प्रेड द ट्रुथ. ठीक है, जो रियलिटी है, जो ट्रुथ है, बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट वी कैन डू. ठीक है, और तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते. ठीक है, सो जितना आप स्प्रेड कर सकते हो करो. ठीक है, और लोगों को आगाही नहीं है. बहुत से लोगों को पता ही नहीं है. यहाँ पे मैं चैनल पे शेयर नहीं करना चाहता, बट सिचुएशन अगर आप देखो, कभी आप इसको स्टडी करना है, गज़ा स्ट्रिप को. इट्स टू बी ऑनेस्ट एन ओपन जेल. ठीक है, बस दीवारें नहीं है, ठीक है, सलाखें नहीं है, लेकिन है पूरी जेल. आप इसको कभी देखना, क्योंकि लोग ना, आप समझ लो कि लेट्स से आप एक शहर में हो, वाक एंड में, और फिर आप वाक एंड में ही हो, फिर आप ना इस्लामाबाद जा सकते हो, ना टेक्सला जा सकते हो, ना लाहौर जा सकते हो. ठीक है, बस आप एक वाक एंड में 18 सालों से रह रहे हो. सो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सो educate yourself and spread the words, because this is what we can do. Or if someone get educated because of one of your post or something like that, that's good enough. ठीक है, तो ये कर दो. बाकी ये है कि जो मैंने आपको इनकम स्ट्रीम का बताया, स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन दैट. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सही है. सो दिस इज ऑल. मैं थैंक यू सो मच. ओके गाइज, सो या चलें गपशप ही लगा लेते हैं यार. देयर इज टू मच हैपनिंग इन गजा में. या आई कांट शेयर माई स्क्रीन, अदरवाइज मैं आपको थोड़ा सा एजुकेट करता कि क्या हो रहा है. मैं कोई वो हूँ नहीं. ठीक है, मैं पाकिस्तानी हूँ, बट यू नो, it's a human crisis. It's not even a Muslim crisis. It's a human crisis. ठीक है, so everyone, I hope it's very late in Pakistan. I understand. So have a good sleep. This is all I had to share with you, and I hope you have liked it, and I hope we will have more session on this. So this is Mariam. I am from वाक एंड टेक्सला, ठीक है, वाक एंड टेक्सला इस्लामाबाद के करीब है। अब मुझे ये नहीं पता ये स्ट्रीम बंद कैसे करेंगे। आई एम सो आई एम सो यार, ओके सो ठीक है गाइस, सो दैट्स ऑल, ओके, टेक केयर, लव यू ऑल, बाय, हैव अ गुड नाइट, स्लीप टाइट। मानूस इंस्टाग्राम इज ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड ऑन वन, किसी भी वीडियो पे चले जाएं, ठीक है, वहां पे और कहीं वो जो है ना किसी भी वीडियो के नीचे आपको आ जाएगा। यार मुझे मैं आई डोंट डू स्ट्रीम्स अ लॉट, ठीक है, मोबाइल पे, सो आई डोंट नो हाउ टू क्लोज इट। यार ये भी मसले हैं ना टेक्नोलॉजी। यार हाउ टू क्लोज दिस, फक, लेट मी ओपन फ्रॉम द मोबाइल फोन। अबे भाई किधर चला गया? हाँ shit. यार करो बातें जब तक मुझे कोई हल नहीं निकलता, मुझे तो समझ नहीं आ रही यार क्या मसले हैं यार, अजीब, ये भी शर्मिंदगी वाली बात है। 18 लोग देख रहे हैं, माशाल्लाह। यार क्या करें यार, कोई सर्च करके बताओ कि किस तरह मोबाइल से बंद करते हैं स्ट्रीम। यार मैं पाकिस्तान समर में आया था, अभी मैं, अभी तो कितने 1.5 महीना हुआ मैं वापस आया हूँ फ्रांस। हाउ टू क्लोज अ स्ट्रीम फ्रॉम मोबाइल, यूट्यूब, टैप फिनिश, देयर शुड बी सम फिनिश बटन यार। यार अब तो मैं बस कब आऊंगा वापस नहीं पता, 1 साल तो लगेगा। फैसल कुरैशी ब्रो, आप लेट आए हो, मैं कब से बैठा हूँ, 2 घंटे हो गए हैं, तो क्लोज ना करूँ तो क्या करूँ, लेकिन क्लोज करना कैसे ये मसला है, नहीं आ रहा यार। तो क्लोज, मेरे ख्याल में इंटरनेट अगर बंद कर दूँ तो क्लोज हो जाएगी, क्या कहते हो? आई कांट सी देयर एंड stream actually button, there is no button for the end stream, this is the problem, right? This is the problem, I can't see the end stream button, Dure Hassan, this is the, I don't know what's the problem in mobile। अच्छा बताओ फिर, कोई क्वेश्चंस करो, कुछ पूछ लो, कोई बात चात कर लो, जब तक नहीं हो रहा मेरे से बंद, तब मैं क्या बोलूं। लाइक कर दो यार, कोई स्ट्रीम्स को लाइक कर दो, अच्छा लिंक्डइन पे ऐड कर दो, इंस्टाग्राम पे ऐड कर दो, फेसबुक पे फॉलो कर दो, ठीक है, और क्या है। फैसल यार मुझे भी शर्म आ रही है यार, मैं भी देख ही रहा हूँ, पता नहीं कोई बग आया हुआ, आई थिंक सो। नहीं भाई, कोई डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं है, पाकिस्तान से सबसे ज्यादा सिलेक्ट हुए थे 192 बच्चे लास्ट टाइम हुए थे, उससे पहले भी वन पाकिस्तान तो टॉप कर है एरास्मस में सिलेक्शन के लिए। that would be in YouTube Studio. So okay, so let me just go. Ah, I saw that there is a very small cross button. ठीक है, I think that is the that is how we will close it. Yeah, I think I am not sure if it will be closed or not. I think you. I think not motivational video rather than motivational letter. Oh, okay. नहीं नहीं हैविंग भाई चलें आप किटकैट खा लें यार। चलो हाँ किटकैट खा लेते हैं यार। और क्या खाएं यार। अच्छा मुझे ना घर का खाना बहुत पसंद याद आ रहा है, कसम से बड़ा टाइम हो गया खाया ही नहीं है। उस दिन मैंने कढ़ाई बनाई थी, बहुत मज़े की थी, चावलों के साथ खाई। यहाँ पे अच्छा फ्रांस में ना एक मसला ये है, यहाँ पे वो है रोटी आपको मिलती नहीं है, ठीक है। तो 1.5 महीने से रोटी मैंने खाई नहीं है। मैं कुछ बताता हूँ आपको, चीज़ें दिखाता हूँ, चलिए आप मेरी भी क्या वो बता याद कर लिए। ये देखें, ये है चाट मसाला। ज़रूर आपका चाट मसाला होना ज़रूरी है, ठीक है, कहीं पे भी जाए। चाट मसाला नहीं होगा तो लाइफ बड़ी ख़तरनाक है। ये फिर आपका है चिकन टिक्का मसाला, ठीक है। ये बस चिकन के ऊपर थोड़ा सा फेंक दो, ओए होए 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 होए, बहुत मज़ा आता है यार। अच्छा और उसके बाद ओए होए होए, ये ना ये ये आपकी जन्नत है, जन्नत, ठीक है। ये नेशनल पिकल अचार, भाई अगर ये नहीं है ना सो बहुत मसले हैं, बहुत मसले हैं, आपकी लाइफ ख़राब है, ठीक है। रोटी शोटी यहाँ पे है नहीं तो चावलों के साथ यही कुछ खाना है। अच्छा और क्या खा सकते हो कुछ, और क्या है भाई। हाँ आपका जो साथ देगी ना वो होता है पास्ता। ये पास्ता, वही ये है ना पास्ता, यही खाते हो आप, ठीक है। हर वक्त 2 डिशें होती हैं यार, या तो चावल बनाओ या पास्ता बनाओ, क्योंकि रोटी तो यहाँ पे होती नहीं है। वो यहाँ पे होती हैं बड़ी बड़ी, वो डंडे होते हैं, दिखाऊंगा किसी दिन, ठीक है। उसको कहते हैं बगेट, सही है। तो वो जो है ना वही आप खाते हो, अदरवाइज पास्ता या फिर आगे पास है चावल। तो यही है सिस्टम, और तो बाकी काम खराब है। और क्या दिखा सकता हूँ यार तुम लोगों को पाकिस्तान से, क्या क्या। सर हमें भी भूख लग रही है अब। अचार में दाल चावल, दाल कहाँ से दाल तो ला सकते हो लेकिन इतनी कौन मेहनत करे दाल चावल बनाए। भूखर हूँ, कार्टून बाय कार्टून तुम पूरी। अच्छा आप लोग खुद ही बीच में लग गए हो यार। पाकिस्तान से क्या आए लेकर, भाई यही लेकर आए हूँ, 4 से 4। वो मसला बना है, पता है क्या हो गया था यार, वेट का मसला हो जाता है यार। मैं तो इतना खाने की चीज़ें लेकर आया हूँ। एक और चीज़ बताऊंगा, आप लोग बहुत जज करोगे लेकिन चलो मैं दिखा देता हूँ आपको। अच्छा ये देखो, ये नज़र तो नहीं आ रहा होगा बट ये है घर का अचार, याद है ना। आई डोंट नो लोगों को होगा कि नहीं। ये बहुत कमाल है यार, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ना वो नहीं होता। ये जो वो हरी मिर्चें हैं ना वो नहीं मिलती यहाँ पे। तो यहाँ पे फिर क्या है, उबले हुए चावल बनाओ, उसके साथ अचार ये खाओ। उसके अलावा क्या है, आप बगेट लाओ, वो जो मैंने आपको डंडा बताया है वो उसके साथ खाओ, ठीक है। तो ये चीज़ें होती हैं। फिर ये अचार ये मैं लाया हुआ हूँ। एक और अच्छी चीज़ बताऊंगा आप हाँ ले ज़रूर बताऊंगा, यही तो टिप्स दूंगा। अच्छा और मैं रोटियां लेकर आया था तंदूर सी, तंदूर की रोटियां लेकर आया था, उसको मैंने फ्रीज किया था, फिर कुछ दिन तो वो खाता रहा हूँ। 10 रोटियां मैं लेकर आया था। ये आपको ना अभी वो होगा आ, ऐसे ही लग रहा होगा कि ये क्या क्या खा रहा है। जब बाहर आओगे ना, जब कोई खाना बनाने वाला नहीं होगा, तब ये चीज़ें याद आएंगी कि ये अली ने क्या बोला था। पैसे बेशक हों, खाना ना हो तो क्या है भाई, या तो पिज़्ज़ा खाओ बाहर जाके, बर्गर खाते रहो। वेनिस में बड़ा इशू था, हलाल बर्गर नहीं मिलते थे यार। वहाँ पे तो बड़ा मसला था। ये पेरिस में तो बहुत खाए हैं बर्गर, हर रोज़ हफ्ते में 2-3 दफ़ा खा लेता हूँ। नहीं भाई सिंगल है, शदीद सिंगल है भाई लाइवा। ले लो भाई किट कैट तुम। शानजा ले आते हैं भाई, लेने वाले हर चीज ले आते हैं। मैं तो कोई ये भी टिप्स आपके साथ शेयर कर लूंगा, कोई नहीं। अब तक टाइम स्कॉलरशिप तो लो आप, बड़ा कुछ ला सकते हो। लोग चरस ले आते हैं। अच्छा, कोई और क्वेश्चन नहीं है, बातें नहीं है, तो फिर मैं क्लोज कर रहा हूँ। 18 लोग हैं माशाल्लाह से। हम्म, चला भाई, आप ये बताओ कि आप बीटीएस को जानता हूँ यार, मेरी बहनें बड़ी फैन है। जो मेरी फीमेल फ्रेंड्स थी वो बड़ी फैन है। मैं तो उनसे जेलस ही होता रहा हूँ। जिस सब उनको ही पसंद करते हैं, पता नहीं क्या चक्कर है यार। यार मौसम ना, आजकल बारिशें हो रही हैं और मौसम यहाँ पे चेंज हो रहा है। तो इसके बाद ये बड़ा डिप्रेसिंग हो जाता है, क्योंकि दिन बहुत छोटा हो जाता है, रातें बहुत लंबी हो जाती हैं यहाँ पर। यार बेसिकली मैं कुहाड़ से हूँ, लेकिन मेरी सारी अपब्रिंगिंग जो है ना वो वाकंड में हुई है, सो वाकंड से ही। हलाल फूड गुड है ब्रो, आ जाओ, मिल जाएगा, सब कुछ मिलेगा। और भाई, नहीं है क्वेश्चन? हाजिरी तो लगवा लो। ये 18 लोग कौन है, मुझे तो समझ नहीं आ रही यार। तीन चार ही बातें कर रहे हैं, ये 18 लोग हैं कौन? दैट्स गुड। वाकंड में कहाँ से यार? ये मेरी शक्ल तो अच्छी नहीं आ रही यार, ये इस पे स्ट्रीमिंग पे। वेलकम टू लाइव चैट, रिमेंबर टू गॉड। बहुत कम है यार लाइव स्ट्रीम। ऑफिसर्स कॉलोनी। ओके अलीशा। बड़ा यार ब्रो, बड़े बड़े कॉम्प्लेक्स होते हैं। चलो कोई नहीं, अब तो हो गए। अरे भाई खान साहब, भाई तुम स्कॉलरशिप लो, कंट्रीज को छोड़ो भाई, तुम स्कॉलरशिप लो, तुम स्कॉलरशिप लो। तीन पाँच छः में अप्लाई करो, दो तीन क्वेश्चन करो। फैसल कौन से क्वेश्चन थे यार, बताओ तो सही। एक तो आपने कहा था मोटिवेशनल कोई बात करो, मेरे ख्याल में वीडियो, और मोटिवेशनल लेटर पे तो मेरे वीडियोस हैं ऑलरेडी। मैं भी गया था सैयदा दुरे हसन रिजवी, आईएसएसबी के लिए। नहीं बताऊंगा क्या हुआ था फिर उसके बाद। चलो बाकी बताओ। हाँ, कौन सा फॉर्मेट मतलब क्या है ये? रिकमेंडेशन लेटर और रेफरेंस लेटर सेम है ना, इसके ऊपर मैंने डिटेल से बताया हुआ है चीज़ें ब्रो। हाँ भाई अलीशा अमजद, बार बार आप प्रेजेंट प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, क्या मतलब है? अच्छा, किसी और के कोई क्वेश्चन है? वरना मैं बस क्लोज तो मिल गया, मुझे क्लोज करना तो आ गया, तो मैं फिर करता हूँ बंद। डॉक्यूमेंट्स रिक्वायर्ड इंक्लूड मोटिवेशनल वीडियो। ओके। यार बहुत कम प्रोग्राम है जिसमें मोटिवेशनल वीडियो चाहिए, बहुत कम प्रोग्राम है। ठीक है तो, हाँ, इट्स अ लिटिल डिफिकल्ट स्टफ नाउ। अब एक दो प्रोग्राम ही है, आई थिंक, से ज़्यादा तो नहीं है। या आई आई फैसल कुरैशी, या आई नो दैट। या इट्स अ डिफिकल्ट। भाई अलीना, यही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि लाइक आई एम नॉट सो, बट आई एम अगेंस्ट जर्मनी एंड इटली। जलील होता है बंदा, ठीक है। सो फ्रांस भी देखें, आपको अगर स्कॉलरशिप नहीं भी लगती तो आपको अपॉइंटमेंट मिल जाती है, आप वीज़ा लग जाता है। नहीं नहीं भाई, पहले नहीं करवाना ज़रूरी। अलीशा मैं नहीं बना रहा केमिस्ट्री के प्रोग्राम्स के ऊपर, वही बड़ा स्पेसिफिक हो जाता है मुझसे, वो इतना टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास, लाइक टाइम नहीं है, लाइक मेरी फील्ड नहीं है ना। मोहम्मद अहमद, बहुत से लोग बहुत ही स्कॉलरशिप ऑफर करते हैं यूरोप के लिए। मैं फ्रांस की कवर करूंगा, अगर फ्रांस में इंटरेस्टेड हो तो चैनल के साथ एसोसिएटेड रहो। भाई मैं एक चीज़ गारंटी दे रहा हूँ, मेरे चैनल के साथ एसोसिएटेड रहोगे, ठीक है, और मैं कोशिश करता हूँ वीडियो डालता रहूँ, ठीक है, लेकिन ये है कि अगर एसोसिएटेड रहोगे ना कहीं पहुंच जाओगे स्कॉलरशिप के हिसाब से, क्योंकि मेरी अभी फुल वो है कि भाई तुम लोगों को ना कुछ बनाए। भाई दोबारा क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं, आई एम नॉट गोना आंसर क्वेश्चंस अगेन फॉर दिस स्ट्रीम, बिकॉज आई ऑलरेडी आंसर अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ऑलरेडी, जो कि पहले आप लेट आए हैं, तो आप इशार जैनब आप प्लीज़ जाके देखें, ठीक है। प्रोग्राम सारे इंग्लिश में ही, मास्टर में मेजोरिटी हमाद। नहीं नहीं भाई, कार्टून बाय कार्टून नहीं ले पाए करने, ग्रुप नहीं बनाना कोई व्हाट्सएप। Try to make video after discussion with other scholars. Faisal, yeah, thank you for this. I will think about it. I will might contact someone जिसको ये requirement थी, and then we can discuss. I actually have submitted this, but it was for USA actually. I have done this already. I know how these videos are and how to tackle this, so don't worry about that. Inshallah, motivational video. इसमें यही होता है, जैसे आप मोटिवेशन लेटर करते हो, बट इसमें ये होता है कि भाई आपने वीडियो में लिखना है, बट वो थोड़ा सा उसकी फॉर्म डिफरेंट हो जाती है। महानूर मैंने लगाई हुई इंस्टा पे स्टोरी, देख लें आप जरा। शान से आई थिंक इट विल बी सेव्ड, इट विल बी इन द लाइव, यू कैन एक्चुअली चेक इट आउट। या लाइबा, I can make a video with some alumni. I will think about it. I will make. It's in the plan. Can you watch samples for the motivation videos? I don't know I have them or not at this moment, क्योंकि मैंने लैपटॉप चेंज किया था, सारा कुछ मेरा उड़ गया था। भाई बकवास नहीं करो भाई हमाद भाई, ये क्या चैट जीपीटी, कसम से चैट जीपीटी वाले ना, तौबा यार, चैट जीपीटी से नहीं लिखवाना कुछ भी। मजाक कर रहा हूँ यार, चैट जीपीटी नो ब्रो, नॉट रिकमेंडेड एट ऑल। पता लग जाता है। अभी आपको मैं एक चीज़ बताऊँ, कभी ये देखना, कभी ना न्यूट्रल होके देखना, आप खुद एक कुछ चीज़ लिखना और एक ये चैट जीपीटी से लिखना, आई एम श्योर आपको पता लग जाएगा कि कौन सा चैट जीपीटी वाला है कौन सा नहीं है। इट्स आपको क्लियरली कर पता लग जाता है, ठीक है। तो जो ऊपर बैठे हैं ना, बेशक आप जितने पैराफ्रेजिंग कर लें, उनको आइडिया हो जाता है, क्योंकि आइडियाज़ आपके नहीं है ना, आइडियाज़ मैटर करते हैं। हम फोकस करते हैं वर्ड्स पर, हम फोकस करते हैं वो जो होते हैं ग्रामर पर, आइडियाज़ पे हम फोकस नहीं करते, ठीक है। आइडियाज़ जो है ना, चैट जीपीटी वो आपकी जो अपने आइडियाज़ है ना, वो नहीं बता सकता, ठीक है। आप उससे ग्रामर ठीक करवा लो, बट आइडियाज़ ना आप उससे लो, ठीक है। तो चैट जीपीटी आपको सिर्फ आइडियाज़ नहीं बना के दे, और जो आइडियाज़ देगा वो आप 1000 लोग अप्लाई करें, सब लोगों के आइडियाज़ ऑलमोस्ट सेम होंगे, वर्डिंग चेंज हो जाती है, आइडियाज़ तो सेम है ना, ठीक है। सो दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द थिंग। आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, क्योंकि ये बहुत क्वेश्चन आता है यार चैट जीपीटी से मुझे, लाइक आप स्कॉलरशिप अप्लाई करें, मजाक थोड़ी ना है, लाइक हर कोई तो फिर कर लेना यार, थोड़ा सा टाइम दो यार ब्रो, टाइम, it's all about time to be honest. If you are serious, you take time, you don't take it for granted, you are good to go, ठीक है। और क्या है यार, बस ठीक है, चलो ख्याल रखो फिर अपना सब। I think it's enough. Okay guys, that's all. It was 2 hour long. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't get कि किस तरह क्लोज करना था, तो उस वजह से फंस गए थोड़ा सा और। चलो ओके गाइस, टेक केयर, हैव अ गुड डे, हैव अ गुड नाइट, ओके। सो इंशाल्लाह विल कम लाइव अगेन सून, फिर देख लेते हैं, डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, सही है। चलो ख्याल रखो, अल्लाह हाफिज़।